Shalom, welcome to Rabbi Ron in the house. Hey, listen, I've got an important question, okay? Important question. Did you keep your appointment with God on Monday? That's right, you heard me right. You had an appointment with God on Monday. Did you even know that? Did you care? Did you keep it? Were you aware? Well, where was that appointment? Leviticus chapter 23, God gives us several appointments throughout the year that He has to meet with us. Well, there might be one or two out there saying, listen, Leviticus, oh, that's where the appointment was. Oh, well, no wonder I don't read that book. I would have never known I had an appointment there. Well, why don't you read the book? If you read the book, do you pay careful attention to what's in there? Oh, well, we're new covenant believers. Yeah, well, so wasn't Paul and Peter? And Paul, the apostle, he's out ministering around the world, and he said, hey folks, I've got to do what Leviticus says. I've got to leave. I've got to get back to Jerusalem to worship God for the feast. That's exactly the appointment you had on Monday. The feasts of trumpet blasts, of shofar blasts. Listen, Paul says all scripture is God-breathed, inspired by God. It's useful for you. It has benefits for you. And what is that? These are appointments, these feasts that God has. And the one that He had for you on Monday, shofar blast, was to prepare you for the future shofar blast. Yeshua, the Jewish Messiah, is coming back for you with the shofar blasts. And so He had an appointment. He says this is real important. Yeshua says be on the alert, be ready. Paul tells us that we need to wait eagerly. And so we need to be on the alert, be ready. Well, what do? So God says, I'm going to give you yearly appointments, every year an appointment to remind you. So I want to keep repeating this over and over again every year so you get it inside your head, so you never forget it, that I'm coming back. And how will you know I'm coming back? The angels are going to blow the shofar. So you need to be listening for that shofar blast. So God says, I have an appointment for you every year in the fall to remember, to remind yourself to be ready, be on the alert, wait eagerly, because this is something important and you don't want to be left behind. You don't want to miss out. And so I want to encourage you, listen, hopefully you celebrated this feast, you kept your appointment on Monday, but if not, we've got some more coming right up next week, Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, and then Sukkot, Feast of Booths or Tabernacles, also preparing us for His return. You don't want to miss these appointments with God. God made an appointment because He thinks it's important. He wants to make sure He meets with you. It's important. And so I want to encourage you, keep your appointments with God. Yom Kippur, Sukkot, the Day of Booths there, the Feast of Booths. If you need some help understanding more about this, send us a message, ask us some questions, write some comments. But listen, whatever you do, don't miss your appointments with God. They are so important. Hey, we'll see you again real soon. This is Rabbi Ron in the house.